Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your 60-minute Vinyasa flow. I'll just give a couple of seconds for people to come into the class. So today we're going to be moving the whole entire time, right up until pigeon pose. So just lots of movement, working towards jump backs, focusing on Bakasana, just preparing the body for that. So just take a few moments to roll out your mat, get settled in. And as you do that, everybody's texting and asking about the studio opening. We still don't have the green light, unfortunately. But as soon as we are able to, we definitely will be having the studio open. So let's just take a few moments to ground into our practice. So come into Shavasana or Sukhasana, see a comfortable position, whatever you prefer. And just bring yourself here. So you can close your eyes, begin to deepen your breath. I actually have a student in the room today, so a hidden student. Yes, so at least I'm not by myself today. Just taking a few minutes, so if you do hear her breathing, you'll know it's fine. So I want you to feel the heaviness. So if you're lying down, you're feeling it in the skull, hips, and shoulders. If you're seated, just feeling the sit bones sinking down. So again, eyes are closed. Just starting with a little bit of relaxation, tuning into the breath. And just trying to bring your focus inward. Tougher in these times when practicing at home takes a lot more discipline. So just be proud of yourself that you showed up on your mat this morning. As you inhale, feel the lungs filling up, the expansion of the chest, just finding space, and then take a slow exhale out. So just calming the mind, calming the nervous system. So a few long inhales and exhales to start our practice. And as you take your long inhales and exhales, observe that breath. Let my heart turn to practice. Let this practice become a path. Let this path dissolve confusion. Let confusion turn to wisdom. Have a beautiful practice, everyone. Begin to bring some small movements into your body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Rotating the wrists and the ankles. Just a couple of stretches as we start our practice. Reach the hands above the head, feet together, point the toes big. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale through the mouth. Two more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. lift the legs up, lift the arms up, passive inversion. Again, feel the heaviness in the hips, shoulders, and back of the head. Notice the blood flowing towards the heart. Bend the knees, grab the outsides of the feet, taking a happy baby pose. Okay. So drawing the knees in towards the armpits, flex the feet, press the feet towards the ceiling, pull belly into the spine, taking a few breaths into the hips. Nice, rock side to side, still holding onto the feet. Nice. Find your stillness again. One more breath here. And now we're going to bring your knees together. Squeeze them right into your chest. Hug them nice and close. Lift the head and shoulders off the mat. Squeeze yourself into the tightest ball possible. Hold for 5. Really squeeze. Lower the head and shoulders down. Drop the feet onto the mat. Mat with distance apart. Open up the arms into a T. And just really slow and gentle, rock the knees side to side. So as I mentioned, we are working towards variations of Bakasana, but we're also doing a lot of upper body and a lot of Vinyasa today. So just remembering to listen to your body throughout this practice, taking breaks when you need. As we come back through center, we're going to bring our soles of our feet together. We're in a Baddha Konasana, Supta, lying down, butterfly pose. Okay? So just taking a breath or two here. And now we're going to rise our hands up towards the ceiling, interlacing the fingers, releasing the index finger. The index fingers like Charlie's Angels. As you keep pressing the feet together, we're going to lift the head and shoulders off the mat, reaching your fingertips towards the front of the mat. We're going to crunch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the head and shoulders, relax the thighs, lift the arms back up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. 10 again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Relax the thighs. Lift up again. If your neck is bothering you, you can also interlace the hands behind the head for the last one. Reach up. Head and shoulders up, point the fingers, crunches. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it. Bring the knees together, hug them into the chest. Rock side to side. So you should feel your hips a little bit now and your core a little bit. Okay, so lying down, we're going to do a supine Bakasana. So you're going to bring, so the toes are going to touch. You're opening your knees, okay? You're going to lift your hands up so the fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. Now I want you to lift the head and shoulders, bring the back of your triceps pressing into the thighs, into the knees, or you can bring the arms outside or inside. Flex the hands, lift the head and shoulders, lift the hips, squeeze everything in, feel your core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to extend the legs forward, hands back into a supine handstand. So your fingertips are almost touching the earth, hovering. 3, 2, 1. Come back to Bakasana. Hold. Squeeze. Go back. Handstand. Your core should be wide awake right now. Hold. I forgot to count. Let's do 2 and 1 more time. Find that Bakasana. Squeezing in. Holding here. And then the handstand one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Cross your ankles, and I want you to, we're going to just do a jump back without even thinking about it. So you're going to bring your hands towards your toes. We're going to rock and roll. 1, 2, 3. You're going to come up, plant the hands, and just shoot back to high plank. Okay? And then drop the knees. That's it. Take a child's pose. So open up the knees, sink the hips towards the heels, and just let that go. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Continuing to ground into your practice. Find maybe an intention for your practice today. So this is the time. And begin your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out through the nose with a slight constriction in the back of the throat. So feel the breath here. Feel the connection with your mat. Keep pressing the hips towards the heels, stretching out the low back. And then we're going to walk over. We're going to take a lat stretch, walking the hands over to the right side and off our mat. Keep sinking the hips. Just one more stretch before we get into it. Tiptoe the left fingers even further out. That's it. And then we're going to walk back to the center. Walking over to the other side. Same thing. Stretch, reach. And give me a couple of little more stretches today just because it's morning time. Tiptoe the fingers even more if you can, the right fingertips. And then we're going to come back to center. And we're going to come up into tabletop. So shoulders over the wrists. Hips over the knees. A few cat and cows to continue to warm the body. Linking the breath with the movement. On the inhale, belly drops. Shoulders pull away. Pressing the hands down. Exhale. This way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. So I just want to warm up the wrists because we're doing lots of flow today. So turn your fingertips, staying in tabletop towards your body. Yeah, that's it. And then just create a little movement. Just feel the stretch in the front of the wrists. Okay, just go on, guys. That's it. A couple more breaths here. Just moving up and down, maybe. That's it. And now we're just going to turn our fingertips pointing to one another. So our fingers are pointing to one another at the sides. And just rock side to side. Also helping to warm up the shoulders a little bit. Like I said, lots of upper body today. And then we'll turn our fingertips forward again. Okay? We're going to do our chaturanga push-ups, but we're only doing 3, and we're going to do them super slow. Okay? So I want you to cross your ankles. Okay? And I want you to hug your heels towards your glutes. Okay? So fingers are spread apart. We're going to lean forward. And we're going to lower into that chaturanga position. We don't want the shoulders to drop past the elbows. Holding it. Squeeze the elbows in. Okay? Engage the legs. Hold for 3. I'm counting really slow. 2. And 1. Press back up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that again. Leaning forward slightly. Hug, hug, hug. Again, don't drop the shoulders below the elbows. Nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. Press back. That's it. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Come forward. 1 more. Nice and strong. Chaturanga. Hold. Beautiful. Nice. Press back. So now we're gonna keep our feet now down onto the mat. So you can have your feet crossed or uncrossed. Again, I want you to straighten the arms so arms are engaged. Okay, and we're just gonna press into the mat, lifting the knees up. And find that cow position, that rounding, tucking, nice, Patricia, that's it. So you can uncross the legs. I like them crossed, it gives me more containment. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, tap it out. That's it. Step your hands slightly forward. We're gonna tuck the toes this time. Lift the knees to hover. Slide forward, feel that engagement. Press the floor away. Hold. Hold. Nice and strong. The closer the knees to the mat, the more challenging it is. You got this. Nice. And then we're just gonna lift up the hips. Find downward dog. So feet are hip width distance apart. Okay, you might be pedaling out. Again, early morning practice, we're warming up. So just bend the right knee, press the left heel towards the mat, and then switch sides. Doing that a couple of times. That's it. And now we're going to find stillness in the pose. Find your drishti gaze between the thighs. Let the eyes of the elbows turn out, activating the arms. Lift the tailbone up. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. The knee's moving towards the ceiling, left heel towards the glute. Feel the stretch. That's it. We're going to come back, find a 3-legged downward dog. Foot is flexed, hips even. Slide forward, 3-legged plank. Nice and low, the foot low, okay? Not high up, we want it here. And now touch the right tricep. That's it. Nice. And then we're gonna step back to a plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. Untuck the toes, locust. Reach the arms back. Nice back strengthening, it's good for our shoulders. Nice. And today I'm gonna be a bit nicer. So we're gonna come to cobra. Okay. So just maybe a baby cobra, elbows bent, we're still warming up. And then we're gonna bend the knees, tuck the toes, downward dog. That's it. Other side, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up, feel the stretch. Let that heel come towards the right glute. Keep pressing the floor away, feel it. And then we come to our 3-legged dog. Slide forward, 3-legged plank, hips even, foot low. Knee to tricep. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. That's it, locust, reach. Hands down, feet down, cobra. Maybe go down a little deeper. That's it. Come to table. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Nice, so that's just what we're going to be working on throughout the practice today. That little sequence. So bend your knees, look forward. You can float or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Just take a forward fold here. Now we're stretching out the low back, the back of the legs. Yeah, if it feels good, find some movement, ragdoll. That's it. Yeah, I can't give you any hands-on adjustments though, sorry. Couple of deep breaths here. We're going to slide our hands, so if you're moving, find stillness. Okay, slide the hands to the hips. Come up nice and slow so you don't feel dizzy. And we're just going to come into mountain pose, standing up nice and tall. We're going to do a few half sun salutations, just to get our breath going, linking our breath with our movement again, okay? So we're going to start with half. I know we're in the habit of going full, so we'll do a couple of halves. Don't worry, we'll be moving. We'll have lots of planks and chaturangas throughout the practice. Inhale, reach the arms up, move with the breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. A few more like this. Inhale, set the pace for your practice. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. And as you come up, I really want you to reach, waking our bodies up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. One more half. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now we're moving. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, plant the hips. Step or hop back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip, feel the stretch. That's it. Three-legged down dog. Slide forward, three-legged plank. Knee to tricep. Back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Up for locust. That's it. Hands down. Cobra. Maybe going deeper, straightening the arms. That's it. Beautiful. Next, come to table. Tuck the toes, downward facing. Nice work, guys. Left leg lifts. We're just going to move today. Bend the knee, open the hip. Feel the stretch. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Elbow, knee to tricep. Back to plank. Lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down, hands down. Inhale, cobra. That's it. Table. Tuck the toes down. Find the breath. Rest here. Right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. That's it. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Knee to tricep. Step back plank. Lower chaturanga. Locust, come up. Hands down. That's it. Cobra. Table. Tuck the toes. Downward facing. Bend the knees, look forward, floater hop to the top. Inhale, flat back. We're adding on now. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, regular A. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Hug in. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Nice work. Left leg lifts. That's it. Bend the knee, open the hip. Nice big stretch. That's it. Three-legged dog. It's nice to have some feedback. Come three-legged plank. And I kind of know when at home I'm driving you too crazy. Open the hip, draw the knee to the tricep, nice and strong. She's happy and laughing, so that's good, right? Step back to plank. That's it. Lower all the way down. Locust, reach. Nice. Hands down, cobra. That's it. Table. Tuck the toes. Lift up, downward facing. Breathe. Find it. Find that breath again. Bend the knees. Look forward. Floater hop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. Jump back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the right leg. Bend the knee, open the hip. This time, flip your dog. Coming into the back bend. Heart opener. for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your open hip. Find three-legged dog. Slide forward, three-legged plank. Right knee, right tricep. You got this. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Inhale, locust. That's it. Plant the hands, cobra. Table. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Bend the knees, look forward, float up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. High plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up. Flip your dog. Feet are hip width distance apart. Lift up, reach. Feels so good. Let's come back to that position. Lifting up the left leg for three-legged dog. Slide forward, three-legged plank. That's knee to tricep. I almost forgot what we were doing there. And then we step back, plank, lower chaturanga. Come into locust, Shalabhasana again. This time, reach the arms forward, lifting everything up. Nice. That's it. Bring the hands by your side. Press the top of the feet down, cobra. That's it. Table. Tuck the toes. Downward facing. Recover. If you need a child's pose here, take it. We're just moving nice and slow, but steady. If you need a water break, go ahead. We're going to meet back in downward facing dog. Ready, Patricia? Yes. Okay. We're going to keep our bodies moving. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to look forward. We're going to hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. I want you to sink nice and low in your chair. Lift the toes off the mat. Take the gaze forward. Arms alongside the ears. We're going to come all the way down onto our bums. We're going to come to Navasana. That's it. That's it. You're still laughing, that's a good sign. And now we're going to cross our ankles, okay? Press the hands down and shoot back. That's it. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice work. Bend the knees, look forward, float or hop back to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, chair pose. Again, nice and low. Sinking down, nice and low. That's it. This time we're just going to plant the hands down. I want your belly connecting with your thighs, okay? And we're going to lean forward and we're just going to shoot back. High plank. That's it. Lower all the way down. That's it. Locust. Nice. Press the hands down. Come up onto the hands and knees. I forgot the cobra there. Sorry. Tuck the toes down. Breathe here. We're going to lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. That same pattern. Come to your three-legged dog. Come to your three-legged plank. Knee to tricep. Press the floor away. That's it. Nice. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Or lower all the way. Locust pose. Hands to the side. Cobra pose. Table. Tuck the toes. Downward facing. Regular flow here. Bend the knees and forward. Float or hop to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, shoot back. That's it. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more time on this side. Lift the left leg, bend the knee, open the hip. We won't flip our dog this time. Just a little opening. Three-legged down dog. Slide forward, three-legged plank, hips low. Knee to tricep. Nice and open. There you go. Step back to plank. Lower all the way down. Any variation of locust. Hands back or forth, whatever you prefer. Hands beside you, drop the feet down. Cobra. That's it. Table. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. We're going to walk our hands to the back of our mats. We're going to open up the feet, heel toe, heel toe. You guys see me? Yeah, heel toe, heel toe. Coming to Malasana squat. We're resting here, okay? So just bringing the hands down. Use your arms to help open up. Bringing the thumbs to heart center. Staying nice and contained. Ujjayi breath. So find that breath again. Slow it down. You can probably feel your heart beating on your thumbs. Come back to focus. We're going to bring our hands to the mat. We're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to step back into a high plank. That's it. We're going to bring our feet together. And we're going to come to a side plank on the right. Any variation. Okay, first round is any variation. So maybe opening up the thighs. Maybe we're just stacking. Take the gaze up to the left thumb for 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to come right back to our high plank pose. And we're just going to come to the other side. Side plank on the left. Stack the shoulders. Take the gaze up. Lift the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathe. Nice. Another set of side planks. Adding to that. So we're going to walk to the back of the mat again. Got a stand shot here. There. And we're going to open up the feet. Another Malasana. Hands to heart center, not staying as long. That's it. Bring your hands down. You're just going to find yourself in a plank. Okay, this time we're going to do a tree side plank, and we'll start on the left this time. Come to the outer edge of the left foot. I want you to come into tree pose. Left foot inside, or right foot inside the thigh. Lift the hips. 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs the way they are. Come high plank. Lower tree chaturanga. That's it. Leg back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice. Breathe. And then we'll find ourselves again at the back of our mat. So walk the hands back. Come to your Malasana again. That's it. Holding here. So movement and stillness. Nice. Walk your hands forward to the top of your mat. Find your high plank again. Yep, just walk forward into it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And then we're going to come to the outer edge of the right foot. Find your tree side plank, or lotus is in the practice, go ahead with the half lotus. 2 and 1. Keep your legs the way they are. Spinning back. That's it. Lower chaturanga. Step back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Breathing here. Just take a few deep breaths. Okay. Slow the breath. Option. Child's pose is also an option. Okay. Slow it down. Find the Ujjayi breath again. We're just moving at a nice, steady pace. Okay, not all the poses. I want you to just feel everything here. A couple of more deep breaths. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to step the foot between the hands. coming into high crescent lunge. So finding that position, fingers are spread. I'm gonna come this way because I want you to show. So we're gonna bring our palms together, heart center. So keeping the integrity, nice strong legs. Okay, we're gonna lean forward, we're gonna twist, but I don't want your elbow pressing into the thigh. I want you to hover. You're gonna feel the core here. Patricia likes it. So just let it hover, that's it. So feeling the core, a lot more here. Beautiful, that's it. We're gonna come back to center. We're gonna press the hands into the mat. Okay, pressing down, and then we're gonna step our left foot to meet our right. So we're in a squat position, sinking down. Press the hands in front of you, and we're just gonna hop 1, 2, and on 3, shoot back, lower chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. I think it just hurt my toe there. That's it. Okay. Left leg lifts, comes forward, we'll do that twist again. Inhale up with the breath. So find your crescent lunge, nice strong legs, left thigh parallel reach. Palms together through heart center. Lengthen and just hover, 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 hover. That's it. Keep the legs strong. Feel this. This is so good for the paraspinal muscles, the back of our core. That's it. We're going to come back to center. We're going to plant the hands again. So the hands are just ahead of us. Step the right foot forward. Those little hops again. So hug the knees in. Little hops. 1, 2, and on 3, jump back, don't hurt your toe. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathing here. Find the recovery. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to step it forward into another high crescent lunge. I have no idea what time it is. Wow. Okay. So find your high crescent lunge. Turn your palms towards the front of the room. Make fists and drop down. Lat work here. Let the elbows just come slightly lower over the shoulders. Breathe. Nice. Reach the arms back up. Pivot your back foot. Find yourself in warrior 1. So we want to square the shoulders towards the front of the room. We're pressing into the outer edge of the left foot. So find the work here. We're going to begin to hinge forward. As you do, straighten the right leg. Drop the fingertips to the mat. Hold. If you need to, bring your left foot further in if the stance is too wide. Taking a couple of breaths here. Feel a nice stretch. We're doing so much movement. And there's more to come. Now I want you to pivot your back toes, walk your hands slightly forward, find standing splits or an L shape. I don't care about how high the right leg is going, the left leg is going up. I just want you, so shimmy your left foot or your right foot back a tiny bit, shoulders slightly past the wrist. Little L hops here. So if the left foot is flexed, bend the right knee, lift the heel off the mat, little hops. 1, 2, and on 3, maybe you jump back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice. That's it. Left leg lifts. Steps forward. Up to high crescent. Inhale up. Find it. Nice strong legs. Kick that back leg back. Palms forward. Make fists drop down like a cactus arm with the shoulder. The elbows come just below the shoulders. This time I want you to open up. Just take a little stretch back. And then draw the arms forward. Holding here. And then release. Inhale the arms up. Pivot the back foot. Warrior 1. Find it. Couple of breaths in our warrior. We didn't have any in our B salutations today. We're too busy hopping. So here it is. Start to reach the arms forward as you straighten the front leg. And then bring the fingertips down, just take a stretch. Again, option to shorten that the stance slightly. Fingertips to the mat. Couple of breaths here. That's it. And then we're gonna walk our hands forward. We're gonna pivot your back foot, finding that L shape. So place the hands slightly in front of you. Slide the left foot back slightly. And coming into that L shape. Yeah, bring your hands a little more forward. Yeah, that's it. So hips are square, foot is flexed. Pressing the hands into the mat, let the shoulders slightly pass the wrists, our little hops. So lift the left heel off the mat first, drawing the knee close and little hops. 1, 2, and 3, maybe we go back. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. 2 times. Okay, we're good. Good for time. Just a good sign. We're going to bend our knees, look forward. Draw your knees really, really close to the chest. And now look forward and hop to the top. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale up with the breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Standing in mountain pose. Okay, hands to heart center. I want you to bring your thumbs towards your chest, towards your heart. And I want you to look down at your fingertips, pressing the hands together, refocusing your attention. Breathing here. Slow breath. A soft gaze towards your fingertips. Beautiful. We're going to release the hands down, taking a couple of balancing poses. You're going to bend your right knee. And we're going to grab the big toe and extend the leg forward. If this is not accessible, then just bend your knee and just slightly place the finger onto it. Extend the left arm forward, the left arm to the side. Okay? Holding it here. Find the focus. You've slowed the breath. Find the strength in the standing leg. And you can have a slight micro bend in that standing leg. And then we're going to open up. The challenge would be to look over the left shoulder. And again, if you're not in the full, you can just open up this way. Okay? Pressing down through the left big toe. So wherever you are, okay, we're still standing, we're going to come to tree pose. That's it. With hands to heart center. So hips, balance, core, pull the belly in. Take any arm variation in your tree pose that you like. If you're feeling nice and strong, rise the hands overhead and look up. Here's where your breath will help. And bring your palms back to heart center. Turn the knee forward. That's it. Okay? Let's do a flow. Inhale. We're coming to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Hands step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bend knees a lot, chest to thighs. Look forward, pressing into the hands, hop to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach rise. Exhale, the palms are on heart center again. Coming to the other side, lift the left leg. Grab the big toe or the outer edge of the knee, whichever variation you're working on. We're working on balance. Strengthen the standing leg, so it doesn't matter if the right leg is, the left leg is extended. Breathe. Find your drishti. Giant breath. I know I keep reminding you, but it's so important. The most important part of this practice is our breath. Open up. Any variation. I have a tight hamstring on this side, so I'm going to bend my knee. Yeah, extend. Maybe looking over. Keep that standing leg nice and strong. Keep the core strong. One more breath. And then move into tree. Wherever you are. Hands towards it. Any variation. reverse namaste. Just play with it. Be playful. Nice. That's it. We're going to release the pose. Shake it up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. That's it. Bend your knees, look forward, hop to the top of your mat again. And that's it, come halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, chair pose again. Sit nice and low. Nice lowest chair you've ever done. Come all the way down to your mat. Sinking nice and low. Navasana. That's it. For 3, 2, 1. Now staying nice and calm. We're going to open up the knees, seated Bakasana. So we did this on our back. We're going to press in, a little more challenging with the balance here. Yes. You like that? Holding it here. That's it. Now we're going to bring our feet to the mat, cross the ankles, plant the hands, lift the hips, jump back, high plank. Come on, you got this. Lower chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice. Breathe. We're going to bend our knees, look forward, hop to the top, back to Malasana. Been doing all these posers, doing them again. Bring the hands to heart center. Slow the heart. And now we're going to come to regular Bakasana. So pressing the hands down. So working wherever you are. So hands back of the triceps. So remember that core engagement. Remember the rounding of the spine. Our hips are nice and open. Our arms are super strong from all those chaturangas. Lift the hips. Come into Bakasana. Okay? That's it. Bring your toes together. Round, press, press, press. Shoulders slightly past the wrists. For 3, 2, 1. And now shoot back. Working on that all class. 2. Lower chaturanga all the way to the mat. That's it. Inhale, locust pose. Reach. Nice. Bring the feet down, hands down. Last cobra. Nice. And then we're going to come to tabletop. At this time, come to child's pose. Nice work, everybody. Breathe. Recover. And now we'll just do nice hip stretch. So we're going to come back. Okay, when you're ready, coming into downward dog. Tuck the toes. Pedal up the feet. That's it. We're going to lift the right leg up. Okay, we're going to bend the knee, open the hip. Nice stretch. You should feel nice and open now. 3-legged dog. 3-legged plank. Knee to the tricep. That's it. And now we're going to draw the knee to center. And then we're going to drop down. Setting up for half pigeon. Okay? So scooting the left leg back. Okay, try and bring the right thigh, or right shin as parallel as we can to the front of the mat. And bring the head down. Letting all of that work go. Coming into our more restorative part of our practice. And this is where it's more challenging to keep the mind quiet. When we're moving through our postures and breath, we're busy, the mind is busy, the brain is busy. Now can you still the mind here? Bring awareness into your body. Notice any tension. A couple of more deep breaths. And then we're just going to slowly come out. Take your time. Okay? And we'll we'll swing the left foot forward. We'll just take a seated forward fold, but with the foot inside of the thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, fold. So if you can't bind the foot, that's okay. Just place your hands on the sticky mat. Keep pressing down through the right hip, the right sitting bone. Check the time because they'll get kicked out of this class. More deep breaths. Nice. And then we're going to slowly come up. Okay. We're just going to find our way back to downward. So just come right to it. If you want one last flow, go ahead because it's our last downward flow. Okay. Lowering down, inhaling up. Exhale.
Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip. Feel the stretch. 3-legged downward facing. That's it. 3-point plank. Knee to tricep. Nice and strong. Yeah. Knee to the center. And then just find pitch on this side. Lifting down. Scooting that foot back. Noticing the difference between the left and the right. Coming down. Yeah. Finding stillness. Got this. I'm going to dim the lights. Okay, good night.
See, we didn't have the heat on, but sweating.
I'm drenched.
Breathe. Still with Ujjayi breath.
Couple of more deep breaths here. And then we'll slowly make our way up. Take your time.
Back. And then slide the right leg forward. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the left sit bone pressing down. Flexing the right foot. Slowly come up. Coming back into butterfly. So we started with Supta Baddha Konasana, so just coming back to this one. But we're not gonna go too tight into it. We're just gonna leave our feet like this. I just want you to fold forward here. That's it. Relax. Any variation if you want to go to tortoise pose, you can do that too. So if you're feeling too tight, you can always scoot the feet closer to the top of the mat. Extend the legs forward. Extend the arms forward. We're going to slowly come down. Okay? We're going to rise our hands over our head. Bring your feet to the mat. Okay? Actually, make sure you can feel your heels. So bringing the heels close to the hip bones. Okay. Just one bridge pose, stretching out the front of the body, pressing down with the hands over head. Big stretch. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. And then slowly come down. Arms in a T. Windshield rock side to side. Nice. Coming back to center, lift up. Happy baby, the way we began. Notice the difference. So just this time, rock side to side, massage the back. For a passive inversion, if that feels good. Arms and legs up. deep breaths. And when you're ready, moving into Shavasana. Final resting pose where we absorb all the benefits of this practice that we just did. Still, the mind is still quiet. Come back to observing the breath. Letting go of the Ujjayi breath. Feeling the earth support you. Just show up as you are. You don't have to look or feel great. You don't have to be prepared for each challenge or know all the hows of every situation. You don't have to be fearless or have all the answers or be 100% ready. Nobody is any of these things. Nobody ever was. It's not about being perfect at all. You just have to show up as you are, despite all the objections and insecurities of your mind, despite each and every fear that threatens to hold you back, despite the limitations and criticisms others may place on you. To hell with it all. This is your life, your journey, your adventure, and all it's asking of you is to show up for it as you are. That's enough. That's more than enough. That's everything. By Scott Stabile. Whenever I read this, I get a lot of people like that message. Yeah. It's on our Instagram page too if you want it. Try to stay for this Shavasana. 2 minutes here.
Sometimes we're not facing what we fear. Life goes on without no thoughts. Sometimes we're not seeing very clear. Then we wonder what is wrong. I am glad to tell you how I feel. Long life to you, my friend.
You can stay here as long as you would like. If you are ready to break practice, begin to bring some small movements back into the body, wiggling the fingers and toes, rotating the wrists and the ankles. Bring the hands above the head, feet together the way we began, full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Roll to your right side using your arms as a pillow, letting the knees in towards the chest. That's it. Nice. And then slowly make your way to a comfortable seated position with the eyes closed, palms to heart center. Hoping I don't get kicked out here, so I'll make it quick. That's it. Thank you for joining me for practice this morning. It's been my absolute honor, pleasure, and privilege to guide you. I can't wait to do it again in person. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thanks, Patricia, for joining me. Yeah. Have a beautiful Saturday, everybody. Oh, okay, I didn't get kicked out.
Still on?
Yeah, it's still live. It's okay.
Oh, nice.
I can't see the timer from my Mac 'cause I'm blind, but yeah, it's still good.
Nice.
Yeah, you want- Patricia can say hi. My buddy today. Yes. So there. And she did the whole entire class.
How many people online?
It says like it's, yeah, sometimes like people come in and out, like